We are getting back to Arcade Spirits, the visual novel game that we started a while ago, September-ish. So we've been making good progress. Um, we'll get loaded, and we'll get loaded. Yes, that's a good way to start a stream. Yes, we last played Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. That sounds very futuristic. At 16 minutes past midnight. Chapter 4, player versus player. Yes, we are me. We are a lost person who's trying to find her way in the world. We've lost our hope. We lost our job, and then we got a temp job. I don't know if it's a temp job. We got a job at an arcade, being a floor walker person. We walk the floors. We help people out. That sort of thing. We've made friends and coworkers and all that, and we decided to help out this arcade so it'll do well in our future year 2000XX. And through our adventures, we went to an auction. We ended up getting a vintage rare arcade cabinet. And we decided to throw a launch party for it, like a reveal party, and it's really big and everyone's there and it's a very exciting time and there's chaos and all that, and I completely forget the details because it's been like a month. But I think we're halfway through today because that's usually how I go. So we're just going to figure it out. Let's see. The next few hours pass quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy deep into his world record run, performing admirably. He's intensely focused on the score, inching ever closer. Ooh. Oh yeah, Percy he plays a specific old school game. He's very good at it. Part of our launch party antics is that he would go for a world record. He had some cold feet. He wasn't doing so good. And I guess we talked to him, we helped him out, and he's trying again. Let's see. While Queen Bee effortlessly destroys locals on the path to her inevitable showdown with the demon. Yes, Queen Bee is a fighting / strategy game playing, a real-time strategy game playing person. I think so. She's also challenging all, but our AI app invited like the top ranked player of this game in the world, and he showed up. So she's a little spooked about that. Let's see, what am I doing? Myself. I float through it all, taking care of little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. But as the event winds to a close, all eyes are on our two main events, and the very real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finishing line. At the finish line, not finishing line. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta wait till December 31st. No, that's too far. Speaking of December, I remembered I have a streamiversary coming up in December, which I usually forget about. But I remembered it, so I might be able to do some pre-planning. That's pretty exciting. I even got the day off after it because it's on a Sunday. So yeah, I might have a long, super long for me stream. I think December 12th. I think I put it. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Technically, the arcade-wide score competition is still on. The crowds are ignoring the games in favor of crowding around Fisted Discomfort and Moopy. Percy's been on a solid run since his earlier fumbles. Queen Bee is effortlessly destroying all competitors as expected. But the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all his opponents as well. And as predicted, the grand Grand finals will come down to Queen Bee versus the Demon. It's always convenient when the two best of something meet in the finals instead of like, you know, meeting each other in like the first round or something like that. You know, that's that's my take on movies and games and most things. As for the magical world of Moopy, Percy's closing in on that world record. With the tape rolling, ready to submit to Twin Galaxies, the pressure's on. Oh, that's cool. I helped Percy through his frustration. I could be there for him at the end, too, but undoubtedly the tournament has the bigger crowd. I might be needed there. Oh my gosh, we have to choose. Can't be there for both. As much as I want to. Who do I focus on? This game does not understand my inabilities to make decisions like these. Percy's about to achieve his life ambition. I want to be there when it happens. Queen Bee is facing her toughest challenge yet. I should be in her corner for this fight. Oh. We have equally not friendships with both of them. Like, we're on good terms with them, but we didn't focus on them. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in Percy's. I like my old school arcades. Got a lot of people. She can handle it. I know our main event is Fist of Discomfort, but Percy's having a difficult day, judging by how frustrated he was this morning. I want to be there for the end of his run. I mean, we can always play this game multiple times, or at least I can. Good news is that he's closing in on the world record, approaching 3.5 million. Good for you. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good. A small crowd is gathered to watch Percy's progress. Not as large a crowd as the one around Fist of Discomfort, but Retro still has a following in 2000XX, clearly. Clearly. Almost there, you can do it! I gently push my way to the front of the crowd. Percy is deep in concentration as I see beads of sweat slide down his brow. Much as I don't want to take his focus off Mopey, Percy could use a little check-in. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Almost there. Almost. Oh, you're saying it for me. Mr. Moopy glides through maze after maze, points, pressing by sticking around just long enough to grab all the dots, to zap all the monsters before exiting stage left. His expression is dead serious, absolute focus, in the zone. But I know once he achieves his dream, he'll have reached. But I know once he achieves his dream he's been reaching for, we'll get our happy Percy back from the zone. What happens when you achieve your dream, Percy? What are you going to do next? Playing well. Much better than this morning. Good to see. Any minute now. Just a matter of minutes before the world record is his. At long last. Are you going to say this? No? Oh no. It's been too long since I've done their voices. I'm almost... Percy? Almost. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Uh-oh. Is he gonna die? That's not the look of someone in the zone. That's the look of someone who's in actual physical pain. Percy's face becomes a sharp grimace as his hands clutch around the joystick hard enough to send Mr. Moopy down dead end. Oh no! Uh-oh, is he gonna poop himself? Is he gonna have a heart attack? His right hand clutches at his chest. Every muscle in his body tingles, sweat forming on his brow. If I didn't know any better, I'd think... Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're talking sometimes. Percy, are you okay? What's wrong? It's nothing. Just my heart. It's fine. Just a condition I have. Quickly, he grabs my jacket with the same ferocity he was grabbing at his shirt.
Please, please, just a few minutes. Don't do anything. Don't stop me yet. I can do this.
Oh. Oh my gosh. We've been doing the hard way. I want to keep playing. If you die doing what you love, then you live the loved life. Maybe. Don't listen to streamers. Don't listen to streamers. They say stupid things. We'll do the love thing. This is his dream. Finally realized. Defeat the high score. My dream is a spectacular event. One which will make this funplex soar. But neither our dreams are worth his life. Iris, call 911. Hurry. On it. I'm sorry, Percy. We need to get you to a hospital. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we pause the game? Reluctantly, he lets go of the joystick, leaning heavily on the cabinet as Moopy dies 1,000 deaths. At least without the need to focus on the game, he's calmer. Don't blame yourself, please. It's not your fault. I just... Shush. Ambulance will be here soon. You'll be fine. I promise, please. Ah. Don't make promises that are beyond your ability to keep. Gavin, can you help me? Running quickly, Gavin moves to Percy's side, assisting me in getting him off the stool and laying down on the ground. Gavin takes a moment to direct the ever-growing crowd. Funny how emergencies always draw way more attention than the event itself. I wonder if we had left him, he would have just like died. That would have been a downer. I need everyone to get back and give Percy some space. An ambulance will be arriving soon, and I need a clear path. The crowd murmurs, some of them feeling uncomfortable, wandering off to the Fist of Discomfort finals, which are clearly wrapping up from the sound of it. Others make a clear path, but stand around watching and waiting. This isn't how I wanted to end it. Sorry, Percy, I can't get your voice tonight. I apologize. I had it for a second, but then I lost it. It's not over. It's just over for now, okay? I'm with you. I'm here with you. Focus on me. We'll get through this. Aw. I suppose. Thank you. I'm sorry to burden you with this. A few minutes later, the ambulance approaches and two EMTs rush into the arcade, rolling along a stretcher. I'll go with him, of course. Because this is my fault. I'm the one who organized the event. I'm the one who pushed everyone past their limits. All in the name of making my dream a reality. Been working hard to make what would have been a temporary job for a long string of temporary jobs into something more, something I can believe in, but I didn't think about what it would cost me and everyone around me. Yes, when you plan an event, always be aware of everyone's health conditions, apparently. True. I wasn't a blood relative, but Percy insisted I stay with him the whole way through the admission process. I was there when the doctors explained that the tremor had passed, and with emergency medication and an overnight observation period, he'd likely be released the next day. Even as visiting hours dwindled away, I stayed at his bedside. Aww. On the plus side, I'll be swimming in little pudding cups tonight, I suppose. Might be hard to sleep, what with all that free sugar. Truth be told, he's in better spirits than I am. I suppose I owe you an explanation, don't I? It's not like you're obligated to share your medical history with a stranger, Percy. But you're hardly a stranger, yes. Now I wouldn't call you a confidant, but I'll confide in you regardless. That's the game telling me that I didn't spend enough time with him. There's heart disease, a rare one. Runs in my family, and now my time. I tried treatment for it, but afraid my old ticker didn't improve one bit. So, how long do you have? Last check, 2 years. I think you see now I'm rather eager to topple that high score sooner than later. Might not be a later. See? Brr.
Now, none of that.
Aw.
This ages ago. Life is, unfortunately, a fatal illness. Everybody passes in time. Mine may be sooner than others, sooner than yours, but that's just how it's going to be.
Aw.
The
Love you,
important thing
Percy.
is not
Oh,
quantity,
sorry.
But the quality of that life. I'm aiming to make the most of my remaining days. Raising money for charities, working on my movie ambition, enjoying time with friends, things like that.
And playing a silly arcade game for hours and hours every day counts as quality time? Ooh. Let's just burn a guy when he's down, right? Instant I say it, I regret it. Normally I stop and think more, decide something appropriate to say, but that just slipped out. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to mind. Absolutely. I suppose I might as well summarize for you the reason why I'm obsessive about my silly arcade game. My sister. My dear sister Stella, the first in my family to fall to this heart disease. Stella was the one who loved Mopey, loved it with all her heart, and it's in her honor that I chase my score, not for glory, but for her memory. Aw, now I don't know what to say. I feel like shit. Don't really know Percy that well. I never truly sat down with him for a chat or anything like that. Now he's bearing his soul to me. But again, seems to understand my predicament. Cheer up, love. It's my burden to bear, not yours. Truthfully, I'm lucky today. Wasn't the end. I'll have another chance. Have you to thank for that. Oh, Knuckles. Pardon? I nearly killed you for my dream. If I looked in a mirror, I'm pretty sure I'll see Deko Nami. If you told me about this condition, I'd have canceled. Ooh, we're gonna go with love. That's just how we are. Percy, I got so wrapped up in promoting the Funplex, I nearly put you in the morgue. I feel like a complete snuggledoo. You deserve better than that. Better than someone so focused on dragging themselves out of depression that they ignore the needs of their friends. Come on now. Not quite like that. I agreed to help you with Super Duper Fun. That was my choice. I know that the high pressure could do this, and it did it anyway. And I did it anyway for you and for me. And you know why it's so important to me? You know why I ignored even my doctor's orders and carried on?
So if you insist on considering yourself a fool, well, I'm just as foolish. We could be proper fools together. Is that acceptable?
Aw. Yeah.
Then we have an accord.
Yeah. 2 years, huh? Give or take. I do want to thank you for being at my side today. Through the morning and the long dark of the evening. It has helped me tremendously. Believe me. I rather think we get along well, yes? Can't think of a better person to steer the ship known as the Funplex that I've chosen for my final sail. Aw, it's strange how at peace he is with the idea of dying. Oh my gosh, should we love him? I don't know. As a friend, I do what I can to make them happy years. I wish I could have more than 2 years with you because I love you. It's really sweet, but we actually haven't, like the game has told us multiple times, we haven't actually bonded that closely with him yet. I feel if I did a different playthrough, we could do that, but we're gonna be friends right now. The Funplex is lucky to have you, and I consider you a friend, not just a patron with a pocket full of tokens to spend. So anything I can do to help you along the way. You're already doing it, love. Good people, good company, and Mr. Moopy. Can't think of a better place to be than the Funplex. Before I can say another word, there's a sharp knock at the door, which then immediately opens. Queen Bee! Holy schmeggles, Purpur! What the schmeggles happened? They told me your heart exploded or something. Also, hi kid. Hi. Ah, Queen Bee. How's the tournament going? Afraid I was a bit occupied at the moment. Couldn't watch the finals. Ooh. Snarkles in cares. I do. I just said so, yes? Sorry, right. I'll keep it short. I lost. Got completely, utterly owned too. Ah, jeez. Surprising enough, it's not as bad as I feared. Seems that demon actually came all the way, not to kick my ass, but to scout me. He's forming a team. He wants me to join. Wait. Demon is hiring you? No more L7?
Victory!
No more L7? Way to twist a defeat into a victory, eh? Another dream I nearly annihilated while trying to achieve mine. Aw. Nearly, though. Thank goodness for turn of fortunes. Right. That's my story. In Reader's Digest form. Now, it's your turn, Pete Pear. What the schneggles, man? Nothing for you to concern yourself with. Just a minor inburgerance? Burgerance? What? Oh, bull schneggles. This is the same thing your sister had, isn't it? Well, it's not like Percy's only friends with me. Seems he's told Queen Bee his tale too. No wonder she rushed right over. Well, yeah. How long? 2 years. Schneggles. Possible PA chimes grabbing my attention. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Visiting hours are now over. Visiting hours are now over. Suppose it's time for you two to head on home. Don't worry about me. I'll be out of here in the morning. Probably take a break from Mopey for a time. But I'll pop by the Funplex all the same. Only if you're sure, Percy. You know me, love. I'm an optimization expert. And my way of keeping calm through the silliness is to optimize that happiness. I can find in the time remaining to me. I can read. And that means the Funplex. The Funplex. The Funplex. Queen Bee offers me a ride back to the Funplex in her car. Still got an event to wrap up, and then a bus to catch back to my apartment. Any of us really feel like talking on the way there? Oh, yeah, we didn't connect either. I'm back. Not that there was much to come back to. All the plastic trophies I'd picked out for the high score contest are gone, along with their winners. Looks like everyone's closing up shop. Ashley's tidying up a bit, and Naomi's literally having fallen asleep at the prize desk. And Francine, up way past her bedtime, squinting at a computer printout.
Hello, dearie.
Ah, there you are, Acrylic. Gavin ran the numbers while you were out. Despite the discount on tokens, we made a tidy profit today, far above and beyond what the Funplex normally draws. Murmur. From what Ashley tells me, the mood was quite jovial near the end, with many nice folks saying they plan to return. And even if the local champ didn't win at Fist of Discomfort, they got to see the demon in action. That's a feather in our cap. Manor. I'd hoped you'd be pleased with the news. This is what you wanted, yes? To put the Funplex on the map. Business is going to be just peachy now, especially with more lovely parties like this one. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I am happy about it, just exhausted. Emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Well, for what it's worth, we're all rather exhausted, dearie. But we've got no regrets.
Yay.
I'd like to think I know a thing or two about dreams. Dreams and how difficult they can be to make a reality. Your dream of a thriving Funplex is going to take hard work from each and every one of us. But we're ready, willing, and able.
Yay.
True,
Oh.
Queen Bee didn't win, and true, Percy was hospitalized, but the poor dear.
I'm kind of worried that Percy would have died if we didn't pay attention to him.
But we did it. Your friends saw it through, and they do it all over again, without a doubt.
Yay. Did we win the game? I nod, bit numb to it all. I'm sure I feel like $1,000,000 tomorrow when Percy strolls back in and smiles and Queen Bee's sporting her fancy new team jacket. When the daytime crowds are thick with newcomers happy to be playing the game they love, when I really get to see the effects of what we accomplished. But for now, I really just want to go to bed. You know, our like premiering game thing didn't really seem to do anything. You need me for anything? I can read. Need anything else from me tonight? We're all wrapped up like a bow. On my way home. On my way home. I don't know what happened there. For a good night's sleep myself. Go home, Acrylic. Acrylic. That's not your name. Your name's not Acrylic. It's Acrylic. I can read. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Francine. See you tomorrow. Look at my tank top just laying on the chair table. Look at her clothes. It's just all over the place. Look at that penguin up there. It's watching us. We don't even know there's a penguin there. It snuck in. I turn the key in the lock, slumping into the apartment.
Hi.
Acrylic, hi. Oh, that was wrong. Acrylic, hi. So, how'd it go? How was Super Duper Fun? Every bit as awesome as the awesome poster I designed for it? Players went home happy, and the business is booming. Hooray! Why don't you look happy? It's been a long day. Well, okay. Honestly, Acrylic, you're an inspiration to me. You had the guts to chase your dreams. It's tough work, but I knew that Iris could find you something you'd love. And I've been wondering if I should follow in your footsteps. You want to become an arcade czar? Actually, she's just unhappy in her like white collar office job. We apparently have not been paying attention to that. No, silly. I mean, just try to find something to do with my life other than make coffee for executives and file their paperwork.
I've got it.
Like that poster. I could try to be a graphic designer, maybe. I always love doing stuff like that. What do you think? Except that following your dreams can run you ragged, like it did me today. It could nearly torpedo your future, or could even kill you. Is it worth it? Is it really worth all the trouble? Yeah. I don't think she's gonna kill herself becoming a graphic designer. I mean, you could, I guess. Follow your dreams, Juniper. Be independent. Maybe you could find a graphic design firm. You're doing fine. Stick with it. We're gonna follow your dreams. We're gonna be positive. Francine's right. I chose this path. Chose to make this life difficult in order to make my life into something. You know, it doesn't have to be difficult for her. You know, just because we're having a difficult time. Juniper's helped me out along the way, and I should help her in turn. I'm not gonna lie. Wouldn't be easy. Not by a long shot. But yeah, I think you should chase your dreams. Become an artist on your own terms.
Thank you.
I knew I had the right idea. Thanks, Acryli. You need to go to bed and sleep. Tomorrow, I'll make you pancakes, a reward for my hard-working arcade czar. You used to have pancakes every morning during those summer trips, right? Your mom made them. That was ages ago, Juniper, when my folks could afford trips to the shore. And Juniper gets a weary smile. I think I know exactly how we can celebrate your newfound success. How about... Huh? Dear? A beach vacation? What? You've cleared level 4 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your scores. Looks like you're really hitting off with Naomi. Is true. Look at that. Ooh, Percy got up. Look at that. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, compassionate soul. Yeah, look at our, like, we're all love. And then we got, like, little bits of everything else. We're just, like, loving the pants off everything. And, yeah, we're not friends with Gavin. We have a professional relationship. Yeah, we're pretty good with Naomi. It's all good. You've scored 14,700 points. Woohoo! Today's pizza fact. The world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet, measured 140 feet across. It weighed in at 44,457 pounds. That is a lot of pizza. Oh, my phone just buzzed. That's not an exciting phone. Alright. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 5? Yeah, we're gonna save. I'll save right here. Ooh, I am saving each day, so I can play things differently, just to... And I want to. I'm gonna override it, because that's how I play. I'm gonna return. Oh. I think I've done this every time. Okay. Triple save. Triple save. So what can happen next? Arcade Spirits. Boop, boop, boop. Level 5. Under the boardwalk. Oh my. Are we... Is that our new apartment? It is the future year 2000XX. And romance is in the air. Phone is in the air, apparently. Anyways, let's start again. It is future year 2000XX and romance is in the air. Or at least romance will be in the air if Iris has anything to say about it. Also, I'm not actually in that glorious 2000XX Dion metropolis today. I'm about 134.7 miles south of it. Ah, that's much better. Future Beach. Ah, just the smell of the salt sea, or the sea salt, salt water taffy, the baking hot sands. It's just like I remember. You've never been to Flotsam Beach before, Juniper? Well, it's just like I remember you remembering it was then.
Definitely.
This is definitely one of my better ideas. Top 10, maybe even top 5 ideas. What a fantastic way to celebrate your success at the Funplex. And, as a reward for your hard work, we return to the beach where you first played Wyvern Keep, where your family spent their summer vacations. Oh yeah, that's the game we got. Oh, how sentimental. My heart, I can't. I feel the need to say something pithy and dismissive in the face of her unrelenting cheer, but to be honest, I'm definitely smiling. This place holds so many dear memories for me before my parents lost their job and we began the downward spiral of bad family luck. We love coming to Flotsam Beach. Coming back here for sure is a treat.
Yes.
This place is great. Sand and sea and that boardwalk. That was in the title of this chapter. All those little shops and the best fried food the East Coast can provide. The arcades aplenty and seashells and airbrush t-shirts and plastic sunglasses and I want to see it all. I want to do it all. I think you're more excited about this than I am, Juniper. You're excited too. Don't deny it, Acryli.
Later.
Okay, I'm gonna get changed into my swimsuit before the others get here. Be right back. Wait, what others? What others? The others, right? That was the second part of Juniper's plan C. That this wasn't just a treat for me, but for everyone associated with the Funplex. We'd have to drive down here in groups and pay for our own hotel rooms to keep the cost down, but soon enough, a Saturday outing for all the staff and VIPs had become a reality. It was really sweet of her to include everyone in on the trip too. We worked hard to make the Super Duper Fun a success, and I certainly couldn't have done it without the help of my friends. Within the next hour, there'd be 9 of us bouncing around in swimsuits, making sandcastles and buying cheap souvenirs and playing seaside arcade games. And hopefully not accidentally drowning in the riptides, as my inner lifeguard felt need to warn. One day of fun in the sun for everyone. And for this evening...
Beep beep.
Beep beep, Acryli. Well, at least Iris had other plans for me.
Well, have you decided yet? Have you?
What's going on, Iris?
Time's running out, you know.
What's going on? With a sigh, I pull out my phone, summon my digital djinn. And why is time running out exactly?
I've run the numbers and calculated a 99.97% chance of romantic success if you take your special someone on a moonlit seaside stroll.
Unders. Yes, it's very sneaky, loony. Sneakiness is happening. Never trust your phone AI. They're always up to something. So I never talk to mine. Okay.
It's the perfect confluence of all projected event vectors that will lead you to love and happiness.
Okay.
Romance is in the air. Can't you feel it?
I mean, I guess I've been working at the business long enough that it's not creepy, to have romantic feelings for a coworker. But still, it can cause issues. Right now, all I feel is slightly overheated. I need to go and change.
Yes, good. Put on your sexy swimwear. It'll improve my projections.
Wow. That is a way to say sexy. She's a little too into this. She's been going on and on about this ever since finding out about the beach trip. Iris, why the sun an obsession with finding me a special someone anyway? Turned my life around, I found a job, found a dream even. Make something of the Funplex, let it grow and shine. I've done well helping me. You've done well helping me with that. This is the happiest I've been in years, honestly.
Thank you.
Gosh, thanks, Acryli. So, why mess it up trying to, date one of my coworkers? Or one of our regulars? Remember the day I joined Funplex? I told you, I wanted to stay focused and play it cool. Avoid even thinking of my coworkers that way. This feels like a recipe for disaster. I guess I'm not really as stupid as I think I am. Disaster or delight. Acryli, you spent weeks getting to know these people. You've taken a few of them out to lunch. Maybe you didn't think of it as a date, but maybe they felt differently? Exactly. Huh. What if this makes things awkward for everyone? What if I can't decide who to approach? That is not the right answer. What if I'm not ready to start dating again? Ooh. Actually, I don't know anything about my character's love life at all. Let's just do the awkward thing. I'm already super close to all these people. Closer than I thought I'd be when I first took the job. Do I really want to rock the boat by flirting with a friend like that? The warmest heart can be found first in friendship, I say. You already know these people. You care for them, Acryli. Don't deny it. And I'm thinking they care for you too. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. We're all adults. We can deal with that.
My sources say yes.
Trust me, Acryli. This is your moment. But you don't have to decide right now. In fact, you shouldn't. Take today with all your friends to really think about it. After dinner, I'll have finished my number crunching and we'll have your final relationship scores. That'll help guide your decision. Let's take a look. Beep, oh, beep, oh, beep. Behold, weeks of emotional data fully analyzed. So far, I think you make a good match with Naomi. Spent a lot of time with her, and she really likes you. Maybe even likes you. So, that's it? It's decided?
No. The points are just a guide. And it's not like I'm gonna force you to woo someone just because they're your top match.
Oh. Well, that's nice of you. That's not like the other games on Steam.
I still need to calculate how well your personality matches what they're looking for. That'll net you bonus points.
Ooh, bonus points.
Consider it food for thought, you know? And you've still got the rest of today to see who you're a good fit for. Maybe cram in some more time with them.
Okay.
Anyway, keep an open mind, yeah?
How come Francine's not an option? Or Juniper?
By the way, according to GPS, your potential romances will be here in less than 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Have
Uh,
fun!
spooky phone. I hastily jam my phone back in my pocket before anyone can hear that. Dang that. Dang it, Iris. I love that. I could have just chillaxed by the sea, maybe found that old arcade where I played Wyvern Keep and had a pleasant time. Now I need to be sizing up romantic partners. Although, maybe there is someone I've been getting close to. Someone I think I wouldn't mind being closer to it, in fact. And it has been a long time since I felt like I could even try having someone share my life with. Maybe it's time to look for love again. For now, I decided to focus on the day ahead. Fun in the sun. Good, clean fun in the sun. Very innocent and chaste fun in the sun. At a beach with half-naked people everywhere, right? Sure, I can do that. Oh my. That's a very convenient text box. Anyways. Hello, Float Sam. Your queen has arrived. Morning, Crilly. Oh, I forgot your voice, Teo. Oh. Morning, Crilly. That's not right at all. We'll get it as we go along. Is this a private game of beach blanket bingo? Or can we join? Remember? Innocent. Days. Fun in the sun. Where can I set up my parasol? And how's the stuff? How's the surf, Teo? Was thinking of doing some surfing. I rarely get the chance to surf these days. Looking forward to breaking out my old board and hitting the waves. I was gonna play Beach Boys all the way down here from the city to get me in the mood, but Queen Bee vetoed it. Hey, do you want a free ride in my beloved Bee-mobile with your board strapped to my roof? You listen to my music, Mr. Dance Pants. Ooh, I like that. Oh, hey, there's a perfect spot. Let's set up there.
Catch you later.
I better go help her. See you there. Wow, that is... indeed. Suddenly feel a bit inadequate in terms of proper beach bod and entire. Hey everybody. Oh my. We're here.
Excellent.
Ah, good. Queen Bee brought an umbrella. Yeah, I don't really tan so much as burn to a crisp. Honestly, I'm mostly here for the shopping and the arcades. I'm curious to see how these arcades are run as well. Maybe I can talk to a manager, get some tips for how to handle a very transient audience. I mean, play in them, not to study them. Sheesh, Gavin. We're not here to work. Can't I do both? I'll go join the others for now, though. It's been a long drive. I love to stretch out a bit.
See ya.
Oh, me too. I'm so cramped up from sitting in that van. Wait for me. Remember? Stretching. Yeah, stretching is good. Flex those muscles. Yeah, I should probably be like going to the ocean or something.
Ooh.
All right, the beach. I haven't been to a beach in ages, not since my sign spinning days promoting that funnel cake place. And I guess there was one time we did a beach shoot, but that was like last summer, so yeah, ages ago. Feels good to be back in the sun. Last beach I went to was back in England, considerably more cold, more overcast than this, I'm afraid. And before you ask, because Ashley's already asked, again and again, on the drive down, I'm not going to explode in direct sunlight. My condition is quite stable today. Sorry, Percy, but you're part of the crew. That means we care about you. I promise, though, we won't treat you like you're made of glass. You're still good old Percy to us.
Much obliged.
Thanks, love. All the same, I think I'll grab a spot under that umbrella before the good shade is taken. Maybe you should have brought more than one umbrella, I think, everyone. As for me, last one in the water is a landlubber. Bye. The water, yes. Getting wet and cooling down. Party!
Hello, dearie.
Hello, dearies. Afraid my bikini days are behind me, but I'm happy to be here all the same. I do love to be out in the sun. Lovely beaches, lovely weather, lovely people. Good to see all three present and accounted for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I rented an extra parasol and some chairs for Miss Francine and I, and for you too, Acryli. Plenty of room if we squeeze in. Aw. See, Juniper knows me. Like, we should have more umbrellas, and she got more umbrellas.
My, oh my.
My, how cozy. Bye, everybody. Okay, then. This is new context for me to be observing these people in. But fun and sun, right? Above all else, this is to be a day of celebration, cheer over the success of Funplex. With that firmly in mind, enjoying everyone, and we get this beach party started. Although, it doesn't take long for the group to start splitting up. There's just too much to see, too much to do. I know from my vacations here as a kid that you can't really try everything in one day. But unlike me, they're noobs. And as an adult, I know how to budget my time. Do the things I really want to do. Hang out with the people I really want to hang out with. Aw. Despite my attempt at good, clean fun, Iris' words are still running through my head. By evening, I need to make a decision. That means if I'm seriously going to make a move, like she's suggesting I do, I should spend my time wisely, leading up to that move. So what next? Oh, I almost clicked. Teo and Percy are playing Carney games. Juniper is talking with her Iris, it seems. Gavin and Queen Bee just found a volleyball. Naomi and Ashley are making sandcastles. Who can we play with? I mean, we've been mostly hanging with Teo and Naomi. I also want to play with Juniper too. But I think I just had to do multiple playthroughs. Yeah, I'm debating between Naomi and Teo. I think certain circumstances put us with Naomi more. So maybe we'll do Teo. We'll do Teo. I mean, there's a well-convenienced text box that'll help this too. A number of little Carney-style games have been set up along the beach, independent of the boardwalk arcades, ring toss, squirt guns, things like that. I'm also imagining I'll have like multiple options like throughout this chapter, maybe. Percy promised everyone he'd keep it low-key today as he recovers from his heart tremor. Tossing a few rings is definitely low-key. And it looks like even though he's keen on going surfing, Teo is keeping Percy company. But judging from the way these rings are just sort of bouncing off the bottles instead of landing on them, the game's not going well. Also, Teo is I guess he's the leader of his dance crew, but he has leadership qualities and he cares about the people around him. So I could see him wanting to hang out with Percy, keep him going. I don't get it. I'm using much more coordinated than this. Oh, don't think it's a matter of coordination, Teo. More of a question of, let's say, optimization. Percy rings goes plunk off a bottle as well. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. You boys want to play again? Only another $5. For 3 tosses. It's a downright steal. Starting to wonder if this steal is more sense than. Sorry. Starting to wonder if this is a steal in more sense than one. Yeah, Teo. Now, no one likes a sore loser, boys. It's all totally fair, totally fair. I swear on my mom's grave, I do. All this old-timey Carney banner got my dander up. It does. I must confront this charlatan. I say, fellas, I believe in you. I do. Let's win one of those spiffy prizes. Hey there, old sport. What kind of racket are you trying to pull? Cheating on my friends. Horse feathers. Let's leave this dewdropper and go have some beach fun. We're gonna go lovey. We're gonna go lovey. I mean, we all know the game's rigged, but we can still cheer them on. Well, hey there, gents. How about we work together to run this four-flusher out on the rails? Anything possible when you put your heads together.
Ah, indeed.
My sentiments exactly. I do believe I have a proposal, Teo. A word? Sure. What do you have in mind? Bye, Teo. Weirdly, the two huddle up without me and exchange a few whispers. I consider injecting myself into the discussion. It's over before I can try. Okay, then, let's play. Teo passes a few dollars and takes up the rings. Percy examines the racks of bottles in detail. Teo holds back, waiting for him to finish. Eventually, Percy points. Right there. 3 rings rapid. That's the sweet spot. With a twist of his agile body, Teo flings his rings one at a time. And if all 3 rattle their way around the neck of a bottle, ringing it perfectly. Simply enough, based on Teo's throwing angle from before, and the arrangements of the bottles, I determined the optimal striking zone for him to aim for. All games are a matter of optimization, even silly little carnival toys. Melons, you bested me, old sport. Well, I know when I'm well and truly rambled. Go ahead and pick your prize. Well, Acrylic, what'll it be? Yeah, we were trying to win you a prize after all. Oh my gosh. Me, really? This is all for me?
Absolutely.
You know it. I mean, you are the true prize here. Back me up on this, Percy. Quite so, quite so. But which one of these lesser winnings truly makes your heart dance? Glance over across the row of arcade-themed stuffed dolls with curiosity. I say I'm a little old for dolls. But you're never too old for huggable plush friends. And they both worked so hard for it. I'd like the adorable Mr. Moopy's magical plushie. That swinging doll that plays music. I guess I'll just have a Cubert. Ooh, I want a Cubert. I want a Cubert. I want a Cubert. I know. I guess that guy, the old orange noser. Never made cup of tea, that game, but I can understand the appeal. I'd say that game needed some real music in it. I still say that game needed some real music. I can read. It's not well, apparently. Arnie takes down my prize off the wall. A rotund orange plush with slightly crossed eyes and a long nose. I know the other two kind of work for both of them, but I like the Cubert. Okay. Now go away, boys. You'll bother me. Bye, Carney. 3 of us return to the dunes, prize in tow. So, why were you two trying to win a prize for me? I mean, Percy, there was a Moopy doll back there. That's right in your wheelhouse, right? True, but, well, we discussed it and decided you deserve a treat for job well done. Sure, this whole vacation is a treat for Job well done, but we wanted something for you specifically. Right. Must admit, Acryli, the Funplex is a brighter place you around. Not to say it wasn't a bright place before your tenure, but, well, there's a true breath of life there, beyond what I thought possible. And beyond just the hard work you've done, the way you've brought us together, well, mere plush toy isn't really proper reward, but it'll have to suffice. What my comrade is trying to say, in his usual poetic way, is you rock. You rule. You get a prize. Thanks for playing. Yeah. Yes, that. Also, I like his little big deal, like, going forward. Anyways. Okay. I'm gonna go hit the waves. I'd offer you a board, Percy, but... I know. I promise to take it easy. Not that I'm very aquatic, to be honest. But it's good to spend time with you, considering you're usually on the opposite end of the arcade. You too. Well, wow. I didn't realize how much I meant to them. I'm only a floor attendant, or event manager, right? Seeing everyone come together for this beach blanket bingo we've wrangled up. It's the bee's knees. It is. So what's next? We're gonna go with Naomi and Ashley making sandcastles. In the distance, I see what appears to be a myriad of sandcastles, which seems to make sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. We're very clever. During my many beach tour outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. With Naomi being our arcade builder and Ashley with all her cosplay craftiness, no wonder why these two are up for the sandcastle challenge. As I jog over to them, I see Ashley laughing over her castle, Naomi meticulously measuring something on her citadel. How goes castles?
Amazing!
Great, do you see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute! Properly made sandcastles aren't cute, Ashley. Oh, what are they now, Naomi? Assuming that they're not just made by kids for funsies, a proper sandcastle can be a structural masterpiece.
Wonderful.
Every grain of sand must be in its proper spot, or the whole thing comes crashing down. The job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Naomi says this without lifting her eyes away from her castle. She's so completely focused, I don't even think she's blinking even. And what exactly are you doing, Naomi?
Let me explain.
I'm making sure each embrasure is, oh my god, equidistant around the tower, equal distance. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that again. Making sure each embrasure is equal distance around the tower. Otherwise, it'll be asymmetrical mess. I can't speak apparently. Makes sense. Taking a moment to actually appreciate their castles. Naomi's is a structural masterpiece. Straight, perfect, edges meet bold, flat walls which produce an almost perfect medieval castle. Even adds an ocean water moat, complete with a drawbridge. Ashley's is equally impressive too. It's soft, fluffy fantasy castle. Foundations is made of sculpted sand clouds, like an elegant castle in the sky, complete with spiral staircase encircling slightly slanted tower. So I take it you're both entered in the competition? Of course. You know it, Acryli. You should make one too. It's not too late. Yeah. There's still like half an hour left of the competition, and since it's an amateur level, latecomers are allowed. But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architectural skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area. So true. Those sounds like some sad excuses. Sound like perfectly good excuses, Ashley. It's not like we're professional sandcastlers either, Acryli. It's not about winning. Naomi looks at Ashley, who's giving her a smile, accompanied by a questioning look. Okay. It's a little about winning. I mean, I'm super trying hard this and trying to win a perfectly constructed little castle. But for me, mostly, it's about setting out a challenge for myself and completing it properly. There's nothing more satisfying than that. Plus, we'll be here helping you do it. How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you're completing your own? Sounds difficult. We're almost done ours anyway. Yep. If we have 3 castles in the competition, then that's one more chance for us to bring home the gold.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Come join us.
Yes.
Join us, Acryli. Join us. Hand over the tiny plastic shovel. Rather just help you both out. No thanks. Really, I think we're gonna go with stars. We don't usually do that, but we're gonna give in to peer pressure at a boardwalk, which makes sense. When I was younger, I remember watching sand sculptures carefully crafting their castles. Sculptors. I would watch for hours, just staring in awe and hydrating. Remember to hydrate when you're at the beach. I made my fair share of them too, trying to imitate the professionals, but they were never more than lumps of sand, vaguely indicated shapes. I don't know, you fill the bucket with sand, you pour it in upside down, and you get a sandcastle. That's what I know. It's not that I'm not that competitive, but like Naomi said, it's just for fun, so why not? I'm gonna need a bucket, a melon baller, and a funnel stat.
Yes.
That's the spirit, Acryli. Let's just put the finishing touches on mine. Let me help you with the base, or get the base started. Naomi, Ashley, and I dug our hands deep in the sand, started shoveling and pouring and constructing. So, what are you gonna name your castle? Huh? You can't just make a sandcastle, not give it an epic name. Ashley has a solid point. Give it a name is to give it life. I have names for all my important tools back in the shop too. I apparently don't know a lot about sandcastling.
So beautiful.
My soldering iron is named Melty. My multimeter's name is Zappy. My ROM burner's name is Sir Romulus Romnavaz the Third. Maybe not something quite that grand for mine. How about the Funplex? Oh, that's lame. Dumb. Both Ashley and Naomi burst up laughing. That's very appropriate. The Funplex is practically a castle, right? What if we make it look like the Funplex? It already looks kind of. That's because the Funplex is just a box. We've only made the foundations of our castle. But we can carve in the sign and the double front doors. Naomi happily starts putting in the details on the sand Funplex, while Ashley and I cheer her on. Isn't this my castle? That looks great, Naomi. You are so good at having steady hands. You really should join me in making some of my cosplays. You'd be great. Making costumes does sound fun, but I'm not sure if I can handle all the pressure, people looking at me. I usually work alone, you know. You don't have to do it at a con or anything. We can just get dressed up and practice or prance around prance around the forest. That's a bit more of my style. Well, except for maybe the bugs and poison ivy and stuff. Continue chatting as we construct our sand funplex, grain by grain. It takes semblance of an actual funplex. We managed to finish it just in time before the judging commences. Here come the judges. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna do a cough. That's better. Sorry, had to cough. Here come the judges. I guess the judge. The officiant of Sandcastle Challenge comes towards us, looking over the castles. Okay, sorry. With an arbiter's eye, they glance over ours and nod in respect of the job well done. A job well done. I didn't even realize I was holding my breath in anticipation, and once the Sandcastle judge leaves us, I let out a huge sigh. I think that's a good sign, right? The nod. That means we did it. We're gonna win. Well, there's still many others to be out there to be judged, or there to judge, but I'd say a nod counts nicely as a compliment. But which one? Whose sand skills will reign supreme? Really? What do you think? Who's got the winner chicken dinner? Me? Who, me? I'm not a judge of fine sandcastles. Do it, just for funsies. Let's hear what you think. Oh my gosh. So we can choose one of them over the other. We can just go for the funplex since we all worked on it together, sort of. I don't know. Actually sounds really good. It's all good. I don't want to choose. We'll do the sand funplex. G-Risk did such a good job on our sandy arcade. I'm so proud of it. How could we not win with this? Right. It's the most accurate replication I've seen of the funplex. It's also the only replication of the funplex. I wonder how hard it would be to fix the little tiny sand cabinets in there. Not as difficult as running the tiny sand ticket counter. Yeah, glad the funplex is not actually made of sand. Imagine the constant sand in your pants. No, thank you. Oh, I think they're finished tallying up the scores. We wait not so patiently as the judge makes their round across the beach. See them stop next to a particularly dramatic looking sandcastle. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up next to the castle. Which means...
Poops.
Oh no, such language. Double poops. Feel down. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Oh, very pragmatic of you, Acryli. We did have a blast, though. I hate losing. You just gotta win next year, Naomi. Maybe if all three of us join forces again, we can build the best sandcastle this beach has ever seen. We should spend more time practicing more, which means more beach trips. I like that. I'm in. Great. Next week, Team Ashley is going to eradicate the competition. You mean Team Naomi? You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered enough in sand for a while. I'm gonna see about being slightly less sandy. I hear you, but Naomi and I aren't done here. We got one last thing we gotta do. Oh, what's that? What's that? Destroy our creations. I'll leave you to it. I am the mighty dragon. Fear me, tiny sand people. Oh. Both of them smile wildly at each other and laugh. Walking away, I can hear the sound of devastation behind me. Peek back one last time to see the castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. So what next? Let's hang out with Juniper. She's been working really hard for us. We should spend time with her when we're not working. Juniper stretched out on the beach chair, catching some sun while catching up on her social media feed. Iris, how many Pangy mentions are there in my timeline today? You currently have 23 mentions of Pangy in your social media timeline. Huh. That's up from yesterday, Iris. Have there been any new Pangy vids lately? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Have there been any new Pangy vids lately? Would you like me to search the web for have there been any new Pangy vids lately? Oh, never mind. I guess her AI is not as good as my AI. Juniper puts her phone away with a sigh. Oh, hey, Acryli. Enjoying your nostalgic beach trip so far? Feels great to be back, like coming home. I don't know. I've only hung out on the beach so far. I've grown a lot since then. Everything is different. Ooh. That's like when I go back to like downtown Toronto and everything's sushi. Happens. Feels great to be back. Like coming home. Gotta admit it. Feels great to be back. I've got a lot of fond memories of Float Sand Beach, the sand, the surf, the games, the food, and my family. Before everything went south, for the bee. Oh yeah, that's my last name. For the Bees clan. This place was like a second home for us.
Totally.
Exactly, happy memories from a happy place. You know, you've had a better life than you give yourself credit for. Family had money problems, sure, but you loved each other through it all.
That's so sad.
I can't say the same for my family, and my family never took beach vacations, for that matter, or vacations at all. I doubt I'll be taking many after this. I doubt I'll be taking many after this either. I'm definitely happy being a freelancer. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly making beach money, you know. Can't even afford apps unless they're free. Man, free mode Iris is super janky sometimes. Hey, hang on. I see you talking to your Iris all the time like you're having normal conversations. How'd you manage that? Mine doesn't even understand what I'm saying most of the time. Did I configure her wrong? Is there some free mode option I missed out on? Come on, fess up. Just want to make the most of my Iris. What's the trick? What'd you do to make yours so cute and chatty? Drat. Juniper knows Iris better than anyone else here. Or anyone here. Aside from maybe Gavin. He's been suspicious for some time of my Super Duper version virus. But my Iris is technically a pirate software service. I'm not supposed to have a premium access. Do I trust Juniper with the secret? Or would telling her betray Iris's trust in me to keep it? Oh. I'm gonna tell Juniper. She'll be cool. She'll figure it out. Distract Juniper by changing the subject. I guess may as well share the truth. I'm not using the free version of Iris. She hacked herself so I could have premium level cloud computing conversations. Immediately my phone jitters in my pocket on vibrate. With a sigh, I pull it out, knowing Iris won't be thrilled about this. Acryli, you babbled. You blabbed. You blabbed. We pinky swore. Hey, I did not pinky swear. You don't even have a real pinky to swear with. That's beside the point. This is super duper risky, telling people. What if Gavin finds out, huh? What do you think Gavin would have? Me fired or something? No. It's to do with his family. Oh, never mind. Oh. I guess we don't know anything about Gavin at all. I can't. Can I interject? This is so awesome. I knew it. I knew Iris was smarter than she let on. Like, wow. This is bad Hollywood movie level of sci-fi awesomeness. Thank you. Don't worry, Miss Iris. Your secret's safe with me. I'm an Iris fangirl. Even if my Iris isn't as cool as you, can you make her as cool as you, actually?
Ooh.
I really shouldn't. It's dangerous enough allowing streaming access for this instant. But if it helps, your Iris loves you, Miss Juniper. She wants the best for you, even if she can't directly tell you. I see. Okay. Well, I'll just have to go get rich and famous so I can unlock my full Iris, and she can tell me herself.
Thank you.
Thank you for trusting me, Acryli. We're getting some looks. We should change the subject. We quickly exchange some small talk, cover our tracks, and soon she's lost in her phone again, searching for more pop design art. Bye. Noon sun's high in the sky, and honestly, it's getting super hot out here, like heat exhaustion level of hot. While this would be a good time to migrate towards the boardwalk, seems like there's one more thing in store for our little group. Hey, Acryli, it's lunchtime. I'm getting everyone together for a big surprise. Come join us. Whoa, you seem super stoked for this. Of course. Come on, this way. I wonder what this is all about. They mentioned the boardwalk and the chapters about the boardwalk. Are we buying boardwalk? Are we gonna run Monopoly? I hear boardwalk has a great park place. Soon enough, the entire group is gathered. The number of shade-throwing parasols has multiplied to 4. Plenty of cool respite for everyone. Also new, a large cloth-wrapped bundle in the center of the group. Gather round. It's lunchtime. Judging by the rumble in my stomach, it's right on time. The bundle is unwrapped, revealing a series of simple wooden lunchbox, traditional Japanese style. Each one has been painted a different color. Oh my gosh, she made bento boxes for us. As a way of saying thank you for all your hard work and your support, please enjoy these boxed lunches courtesy of the Funplex. And me, I made them. An authentic Naomi brand bento? Sign me up. I reach for a box, and she smacks my hand away lightly.
No.
that was cute. I love that. Not yet, Acryli. I made these special like. Everyone has a personalized lunch filled with their favorite things. Gavin, you've been be kind enough to distribute them. Names are written on the lids. Sure enough, second glance I see the names and even little cartoon doodles representing each person. Wow, does my face really look that apathetic? Okay, I'll start handing them out. Gavin, you first. Let's see.
Impressive.
Plain yogurt, celery sticks, some rice. You know me quite well. Boring and nutritional. I colored a bit outside the lines on this one, rather than stick to traditional bento style. Enjoy. Oh, he's smiling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, sushi with some tempura veggies. Oh, and a side of miso soup. I love nothing more than a traditional bento box lunch. And I love nothing more than making them. Ah, fish and chips, of course. With a little Union Jack on a toothpick. You made a moopy maze out of the chips, too. It's not too stereotypical, is it?
Quite good.
I haven't found a proper chip shop stateside, so I'll take it. Nice little taste of home.
Fantastic.
Oh, Fringles. Yeah, a big juicy cheeseburger and french fries. Mouth is watering just looking at it. Yum. And it's got a lot of pink in it, just how you like it. So pink, I can hear it moo. That sounds bad for a hamburger. I don't know if rare hamburgers are really something you should be eating. This is perfect. Pita bread and hummus.
Love it.
It's a great meal that fills the belly and gives you a ton of energy. And we have to keep your tank at full. Tired Teo is not a true Teo.
How marvelous.
Oh, sorry, you were still talking. Oh my, this is lovely. Little finger sandwiches, some tea, even a cupcake. Thank you, Naomi dear. It is very thoughtful. Oh, thanks, Miss Francine. I got a peanut butter and jam sandwich. You don't know you. I bet you consulted with Acrylic on this one. I love these. I always have, always will. Actually, I just checked your Instagram. I did an analysis on your most commonly blogged food and can't talk. Busy eating. Nom 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 nom. That just leaves the one who brought us all together, Acrylic. Aw. For you, I made pizza bagels. Kidding. It's actually a similar to the bento I gave you the day you started at Funplex. Little reminder of how this all got started. Oh wow, thank you. Speech. Oh, lunch speech? What?
Yeah.
You should make a speech before we all dig in. I mean, you're the reason we're here. I am? Question mark. Yeah, you are. I mean, we were doing great before you showed up. Don't get me wrong, but you know. What? You worked harder than any of us, to make the Funplex a success it is today. I was content to keep it afloat. I didn't think we'd ever manage more than that. But you refused to be content. We wouldn't be here at the beach if not for the success you led us to, Acrylic. So yes, I think a speech would be appropriate. But I don't have a speech. Biggles, yeah. Super Duper Fun rocked. Really opened some doors for me. I'd still be wearing that damn black L7 jacket if not for you. The atmosphere... Sorry, that was Gavin's voice. The atmosphere is much livelier thanks to your efforts. Win or lose, I'm enjoying my time with Mopey thanks to having so many great people around me. By this point, can't even imagine a Funplex without you, Acrylic. So don't even think of leaving. If you do, we'll probably gather up a hunting party and drag you back. No hard feelings. And speaking as one of Acrylic's and speaking as the one Acrylic comes home to every night, I gotta say, she's doing dandy compared to before. So 3 cheers for the Funplex. 3 cheers indeed. Go ahead, Acryli. You've earned the right for a speech. I'm just the silly old lady who started it. You made this happen. Do I choose a speech? Wow. Seriously, wow. Well, I've made big speeches before, like the one Super Duper Fun. Even this feels bigger, way bigger. Okay, here goes. I can Milik goes. Wait, I can't be a Milikutos. I don't know that word for this toast. I probably know it, but I probably have never seen it written before, which is seems to be an issue. It's a big feeling or nothing. You can be funny. Thank you all. Being here with your has helped me through hard times in my life. Funplex, Finnegan's rules, exactly what I need in my life. If anything happened to me on the way to Funplex, my life was something of a mess. The Funplex helped me set that straight. We're gonna go flubbies, because you know what we do. Thank you. Above all else, thank you all. You don't know how much this family means to me. It's no great secret. I was living in a state of depression before the Funplex. I just assumed life would always deal me a losing hand, but now, well, now through my friendships with you all, I found something bright and warm I can rely on, something I can be optimistic about instead of pessimistic. I'm not silly enough to believe that hard times are gone for good, but I know I'm surrounded by good people who can help me see them through. Aw, so thank you. Yay. You're welcome, Acryli. I think I speak for all of us when I say we feel the same way. Okay, good. On a roll. Let's see what to say next. Oh, we have to keep on going. This beach was my family's special place. It can be ours too. Flotsam Beach is just a ticket for rewarding ourselves. All this sunburn and greasy food are just desserts. You've all earned this vacation. Live it to the fullest. I think we should. Let's do a logical. Let's get everyone in this. In summary, you've all earned this vacation. Through hard and thoughtful work, you've earned the right to loosen up a bit and have some fun. We've only got one day here, so care for some advice. Live it to the fullest. Do everything you want to do. You never know where we'll end up tomorrow. Live for this moment alone. And we'll worry about the future once we're safely back in the Funplex. Yay! If anyone has any questions about Flotsam Beach, just ask. I know this place like the back of my hand. I may take you up on that. Figuring there's a nice nightlife scene here, right? Anywhere I can go dancing, I'm game. Now to bring it on home. I love you all. This means so much to me. Let's kick some ass. Enough talking. Let the fooding commence. Thank you. We're gonna end on some love. Although I don't know if we should tell our coworkers that we love them all, but the lovely video game environment. And I just want to say I love you all. It means a lot to me being here with you in this place. Thank you. And I've said more than enough. Time to enjoy Naomi's thoughtful gift and eat heartily. I love you all as well. Oh, I lost your voice. Sorry. I love you all as well. You've no idea how much it raises my spirits. Working alongside you or watching you enjoy our games. Acryli, thank you for this lovely day. And I agree, let's dig in. That tea is calling to me. Sorry, I lost your voice completely, Francine. This is the moment. One perfect moment. All of us together, laughing, talking, and eating, and having the best time in the world. Maybe things will change after tonight. When Iris plans to find me romance, or when Iris's plan to find me romance comes together. Maybe this is the high watermark. Maybe. No matter what happens, I'll always have this one perfect moment. Then the giant shark came. Afternoon slides in as the gang migrates from the sandy shores to the bustling boardwalk. Once you've had your fill of seaweed in your trousers, it's time to take a walk down the boardwalk and indulge in any number of side activities. No need to change out of your swim gear either, unless you're going deeper into the beach town. You can just skip back and forth between sand and the boardwalk. This is where the real action happens. Shops, restaurants, of course, arcades. There's an arcade right there. Soon enough, the group's splitting up. Go try to do as much as possible. I've got time to take along with some of them. Who'd hang out with? Naomi and Teo are raiding a candy store. Junior and Francine are shopping for souvenirs. Queen Bee and Percy are chatting, having fun. Okay, Gavin and Ashley are checking out the arcade. We're going to stick with Naomi and Teo since we seem to be chumming with both of them. So what time is it? It is 11:39. We have time for more. What happens when you start your streamer on time? Out of the corner of my eye, I see Teo and Naomi sneak into one of the shops on the boardwalk called Sandy Bar, with a little iconic saltwater taffy icon on each side. Saltwater taffy, staple of coastal life and commerce. On any given boardwalk, you're within spitting distance of these 3 candy shops loaded with tasty treats. But more importantly, why are these 2 acting so childish about the whole thing? Like 2 kids in a candy store. Need to find out exactly what's going on. More importantly, I need to see if they have any of those gummy sharks in there too. Ooh, gummy sharks. As I peer into the building, my senses are overwhelmed by sweets. My teeth practically hurt from all the surrounding sugar. Covering the walls are associated containers holding various types of candies, a rainbow of colors and confectionaries filled to the brim with saltwater taffy and covered in chocolate. Ooh. Actually, saltwater taffy is pretty popular around here in most tourist places. Mostly like old-fashioned, like pioneer villages have them. In like smaller like tourist stops. All good. Not only do I take note of collectible candy, I also notice all the kitties running around. Can't help but be reminded of the Funplex. Same atmosphere, just fewer games. Look over to the person behind the counter and give them a nod of understanding. I feel you, noble cashier, in your quest to maintain peace and order. Naomi and Teo recognize me and wave me over. Over here, Acryli. Come, help us decide what to get. I comply and go over towards them. Naomi is huddled over a table and is filling her arms with various desserts. I want one of these and 2 of these and a handful of this one. Oh. What's that over there?
Wow.
Candy apples. I have to get one of those too. This is the best part about going to the beach. Look at how many different candies there are. Could just devour them all. Now, I pegged Naomi for having a sweet tooth, but Teo, with all his dancing, I would have guessed him to stick to a healthier diet. But this trip is a vacation for us all, so maybe he's spoiling himself. So, what do you think of the place? Who, me? Oh, I've been here before, quite a few times. It's the most popular candy store on the boardwalk. My family and I would always stop by right before our long drive home. After a long day of swimming, walking, and fun in the sun, Maximum Sugar Overdrive was the perfect way to end the day. It gave me a fistful of dollars and cut me loose in there.
Whoa!
Whoa! They just let you get whatever you wanted? Dang, I wish I had your parents. And cute. I could just see young Acryli here running around and stuffing candy into her face. I'm not gonna lie, I was a cute kid. Not so cute when overdosed with sweets, though. Both Naomi and Teo laugh heartily. Ha 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 ha. I mean, they didn't exactly give me Fort Knox to blow on snacks, but it was still nice, a little reward at the end of the day. I am a creature of habit. I always get saltwater taffy, year after year. It's just the best feeling, munching on taffy while watching waves crash into the sand. Naomi suddenly gasps, interrupting my recollection. What is it, Naomi? They have, confitos? I'm still confused. Is that a good thing? It's the best thing. These are little traditional Japanese sugar candies. I apologize for not saying that correctly. I didn't know if they were a real thing or not. They're little traditional Japanese sugar candies that look like stars and are my absolute favorite. Every time my mother would go to visit family in Japan, she'd bring me back some. But it's been years since I last had some. She squeals in excitement and runs over to a little stand that has cute assortment of pastel sugar stars. We follow suit and make our way next to Naomi. Teo picks up a bag and brings it closer to his face, examining them. Okay. These are quite possibly the cutest candies I've ever seen.
Sweet.
And they're so sweet. Oh, Naomi, nothing sweeter than you. Aw. And that's a fact. Oh, that's not entirely true. I have to agree with Teo. No one has brought me more impromptu lunches at work than you do. Oh my gosh, it's a Shiloh raid. Hey, Shiloh. Welcome, Shiloh and friends. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid, Shiloh. What are you playing? Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. Sorry, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I can read. Which one was it? Were you fiery? Were you leafy? You greeny? Was it fire green? Was it leaf red? Hey, Shiloh. The fireys. I don't. Is that like a re-release of Gen 1? Is that like when they redid it all for the DS? Yay! Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great stream, Shiloh. The Gen 3 remake. So you're told. I haven't gone to Gen 3 yet, but I've seen it. I think Athena played Gen 3. She started out, right? Maybe? That's cool. Hope it was a good Pokemon adventure. Is it your first time? Are you nuzlocking? Spill the beans, we need to know. Teo here, he needs to know. Naomi wants to know. Ah. Okay. Well, that's cool. You never forget your first Pokemon game. I mean, honestly, I've only played 2 normal Pokemon games, like of the main series. I kind of hear that. Yeah, great to see ya, and it's great that you brought all your friends. And yeah, if you don't know me, welcome, welcome. I am Acrylicbased. I'm a variety streamer, which is what people say, but it's true. I play a variety of games, all sorts of games, new games, a lot of old games, weird games. Right now, we are playing Arcade Spirits, which is a visual novel game set in the future. We are working at an arcade in the future where arcades did not die out. We had a big event and we're celebrating by going to the beach, and we're just hanging out with people. We're doing what we can. And yeah. And I know sometimes after the stream you need to conk out, so feel free to hang out, chit chat, lurk, or if you need to zone out and have some Shiloh time, I understand that too. And yeah, we're gonna keep on going. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're in a candy shop right now. Gingy Ginger. Hey, welcome, welcome. Yes, this is the beach scene. Apparently we might be deciding on love, romance in this chapter of the game. We haven't decided yet, but these two are like have been like the main focus of our game so far. We've had the most time with both of them. It's Naomi, she's our tech person, and that's Teo. He's like a Dance Dance Revolution superstar. All right. No worries, Shiloh. You get some rest. Do what you can to make your head feel better. And yeah, thanks for seeing it. Thanks for coming. It's always great to see you. And cheers. So yes, Nightbot is correct. I do have a Discord if anyone wants to hang out in a Discord. It's a little chill place. Sometimes there's Canadian content. But yeah. So what are we doing? We are at the beach. We went to a candy store. We're looking at little Japanese candies. And I'm trying to read text on the screen as best I can. Let's see. I have to agree with Teo. No one has brought more impromptu lunches at work than you. Thank you, but these candies are still the sweetest. You both should taste these, by the way. I just know you'll love them as much as I do. Teo and I agree with the nod of our heads, and Naomi turns around happily with an armful of candy and treats. Also, yes, you get to witness my 4-star reading, which is something I shouldn't be doing at midnight, but I'm doing it anyway. Like a dragon with her hoard, she heads towards the register when a kid runs smack into her. Oh no! In a colorful explosion, candy spills everywhere and Naomi falls over backwards. I instinctively go to help Naomi up, but out of the corner of my eye, I can see the kid who bumped into her swiped candies off the floor and is pocketing them. This kid is evil. Look at his eyes. He's got like evil kid eyes. Look at his hat of a demon. Hey! It's a classic move. You see it all the time with tickets and tokens at the Funplex. And like the arcade, this is no different. So overused. Teo even sees it. He elbows me and points it out to my attention. This isn't my store. It's not my job. Do I step in or let it slide? Point out the thief. Help Naomi out. Take out the mess. Ooh, should we do love? I don't think we should point out the. I mean, it makes sense. We can help Naomi out. Or we could clean up the mess, which is like our heart thing. I do feel like helping Naomi out because she's like got knocked over. I'm gonna do that. My first instinct was to help Naomi back on her feet. That's what I'll do. Even though the kid is swiping sour gummies, I'm sure the cashier is on it. This isn't the first time a child has tried to steal candies, nor will it be the last. I go over to Naomi and extend a hand towards her. She grabs a hold and as I pull her to her feet. Aw. I collect Naomi's fallen candies, as well as I notice the cashier approach the kid. They demand the kid to turn out their pockets. Here's like the kid wasn't just picking up stuff from the spill. Those pockets were quite full. With a very disappointed frown, the cashier tells them to kindly exit the sandy bar, and the kid complies. Oh no! Cashier and I exchange knowing glances. We are one and the same. Yeah. I remember when I was in high school, some friends of mine tried to steal pencils from an art supply store. I wasn't there, but they tried, and they got caught, and were told to hang or got put in the basement of the store, and were told to wait until someone came to deal with them. But the basement of the store actually had a back door, so they snuck out and ran away. That's my story. Well, after that excitement, I'm ready to relax on the beach and eat some of this candy. Me too. Me three. I can't quite leave yet. There's still one more thing I must do. I need to get some saltwater taffy. It's the Bees family boardwalk tradition, after all. Bees is my last name. Just, I'm not having like an episode. Oh yeah, we can't break tradition. Although, if we do, I wouldn't mind starting a new Funplex beach tradition with you. Hale, please. This is one important, delicious decision Acrylic has to make. And the only correct answer would be for her to choose the cotton candy one. Cotton candy flavored taffy, really? I wouldn't joke about something as serious as this. But it's like sickeningly sweet. Even I can't handle it. And I can handle a truckload of sweet. Well, what would you choose then? Buttered popcorn, obviously. It's like a little salty with my sweet. But that's sacrilegious. Sacrilegious? Sacrilege. Sorry, I can read. I'm much more of a purist. It's one of those things where you don't see words spelt out ever. Getting in a fight over taffy flavors isn't necessary, but both taste great. But I already know what I'm going home with. And what am I going home with? What's that, Acrylic? Grab bag. So we also, yeah, there's a lot of crotch going on right now. That happens. Anyways, should we go cotton candy, butter popcorn? I don't know. Grab bag. That's like the neutral option. So we don't offend anyone, but we don't make anyone love us either. I don't know. I honestly wouldn't eat candy on a beach. Like, if it's super hot, I just don't feel that mixes well together. But yeah, that's just me. I don't know. We're just gonna go grab bag. Just like I've always gotten. Assortment of flavors is the best way to go. You get a little bit of everything. Just love all the different types of taffy. I can't just pick one. Actually, with taffy, taffy assortments are the way to go. Nothing wrong with that choice. And you can always throw away the cotton candy ones. Hell, I think you meant, say, the buttered popcorn ones. Is there buttercup popcorn taffy? Is that a thing? Clearly, they take their candy seriously. I think that covers it. Shall we blow this popsicle stand? Ooh, they have popsicles too? Once again, Naomi's got her arms filled to the brim with candy. She nods enthusiastically. Teo picked out some of his favorites too. We each take our turns in line. Before we know it, we're happily carrying our stash with us to the boardwalk. Oh, I almost forgot. Stops abruptly, digs through her bag for a moment, and she pulls out a Impeto? I apologize again. I don't know how that's pronounced. Yes, I've been wanting one since you pointed them out. Naomi opens the bag. Both Teo and I pick one out. Popping the sugar star in our mouth, both of us smile wide, enjoying the sugary goodness.
Love it.
Oh, that is so yummy. For real, Naomi. This is my new favorite candy. It's very good. Maybe next time I'm at the sandy beach, I'll get some of these instead of taffy. Next time I'm here because with the Funplex riding high in the world, I bet we could afford the next time. And another and another. Thanks for introducing me to a whole new world of flavor, Naomi. Anytime, Teo. Maybe if I can change your mind on candy, I convince you to dance a little lighter on Showtime stage. It's a delicate cabinet. But then I wouldn't get to see you as much on the Funplex floor. Very true. I've got my candy haul. My work here is done. I got places to be. And I want to spend some time taking in the sun breeze.
Catch you later.
I need to clear my senses of sugar too. We'll catch up with you later, Acryli. Bye, everybody. Once alone, I open my bag of saltwater taffy, pick one out, eat it. Let the taste fully consume me. Now, this was a perfect vacation. Who to hang out with? Also, what time it is noon or night noon. It is midnight. We're gonna do one and we'll probably call it after this. Queen Bee and Percy chatting, having funnel cake. Jennifer fancying shopping for souvenirs. Let's do Queen Bee and Percy. And let's hydrate. We're on the beach. We've been eating sweets. Sitting on some beaches just outside a fried dough stand. Percy and Queen Bee are sharing a funnel cake dusted with white sugar. Seriously, you've never had this stuff before? Not much carny chow in England, I'm afraid. And this is my first time visiting a beach in the colonies. Wait. You can eat this, right? I mean, it's basically fried grease and sugar. Your heart won't explode. Oh, it's not an issue of artery congestion. And Lord knows I eat plenty of instant ramen and fast food. One little sugary treat won't be the tipping point. Oh, hey, Acryli, join us. No way we can eat this huge thing by ourselves. I settle in to pick out the delicious fried dough, just like I used to have back when we came here regularly. So, Percy and I were talking shop. And even if you aren't a pro gamer, maybe you got some valuable input, you know? See, our Moopyaholic buddy here doesn't believe in a full-time professional gamer.
Don't think so.
Being a full-time professional gamer, I should say. Not that I don't believe in it. I just don't see it as a stable occupation for a young person to undertake. You're entirely reliant on wavering loyalty of corporate sponsors and streaming subscribers along any prize money you may or may not be winning. Well, I suppose I'm just too risk averse to walk that path. I prefer a sound investment. Whereas I love risk. No risk, no reward. Yeah, at any moment, could all come crashing down, end up living with my parents' basement again, but I love to fight for my future. Just like Acryli, she was an unemployed bum before finding Funflex, so nowhere to go but up. Hey now. I don't have a love thing. Where's my love thing? Not like I was living under a bridge. Opportunity knocked and I answered. Didn't actually plan any of this. Let's do this. Logic. Opportunity for work presented itself. I took it. It's a simple equation, really. Job is a job. The Funplex is a fun job, but it's still a job. Right. But it's also a risky one. That's what I'm getting at. It's gainful employment in the end, but the only reason you aren't still eating pizza bagels is because you voluntarily took risks and made them pay for you. I'm not saying my path is for everyone. Abandoning the safer road in favor of a wild ride takes a certain mindset to make that work. I promise you that those of us willing to make the leap and are having a more rewarding life as a result. Satisfying, not rewarding. Being a school teacher is satisfying, but sadly, society does not reward its due. Many satisfying paths in life are fraught with disaster due to this. The survivorship bias. People see rock stars and football heroes, think they can make it big too, but those success stories are a percentage of a percentage of a percentage. And what happens later in life to the sports heroes who abandon all other paths? What skills do you fall back on when your window closes? You've succeeded so far, Queen Bee, but remember, not too long ago, you were terrified of being drummed out of your team and tossed on the street. I wouldn't say terrified. Oh, you can talk? No? I wouldn't say terrified. It was more like a mild reluctance at best. So I need to hydrate. Voicing is water inducing or needing pursuits. Apparently wordsmithing needs water too, because that was terrible. Let's see. Couldn't you pursue dominance in your game of choice without making your entire existence? I don't really play Moopy all day. I trade stocks in my off hours. Why not consider a day job with your gameplay occupying the remainder hours?
Nope, no way.
No way, no how. Fist of Discomfort takes absolute dedication. Can't be at the top of my game, at the top of the game, if I'm flipping burgers or filling paperwork. Percy, competitive level play requires intense training. Can't get around the time investment, but you can make it pay double. That's where streaming comes in. Whenever I'm training, I'm streaming. Subs and donations make me money while my skills go up, up, up. It's a win-win. I suppose I can see the need for time investment, yes. But it's not like streaming revenues are stable either. Yeah, that's true. Perhaps Acrylic can settle this question. Oh, don't ask me. What do you think is better? What do you think? Is it better to wholly devote your life to a risky proposition in search of happiness, or to hedge your bets and find balance? Exactly, Looney. Yeah, if I relied on my streaming income, I don't know. That would not happen. I would like be able to eat a hamburger every month. Well, I don't know how I would stream. Probably like, those, the stores that have like video cameras attached to TVs. I just have to make up stuff with cardboard. King B's right. No risk, no reward. Is it? Yeah, this game getting all, real to us. I've got no idea, honestly. Percy's right. Take chances, but be careful. I think Percy's right, honestly. I mean, unless you okay, don't listen to streamers. Streamers don't know anything. They're or at least don't listen to me entirely. But okay, it's good to go for it. I personally believe, try to achieve your dreams, even if you can't. I mean, even though they seem out of reach or fantastical, because the regret of not doing something is always worse than the regret of failing. But on the other side of the coin is, protect your bases, make sure you have something to back up on, and also you as a human will change over time and you will have different interests and different ambitions, so keep that in mind. I don't know if I made sense there. Anyways, we'll go with Percy. Percy's right. Take chances, but be careful. So he's like, do it, but, have some, realistic backings to. Honestly, I can see Percy's side of it. You can't completely avoid risk, but you can calculate those risks. Approach your life with a minimal, mindful strategy to get what you want and stay safe. Safety, where's the glory in that? Now, love, nothing wrong with being cautious. Like playing a control-oriented character, Fist of Discomfort, yes? Plotting your move, conserving momentum, staying firmly in charge of your own destiny. I'm not saying not to aim for the top, but don't be in such a hurry. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get it, sure. I get where I want to be, and you get your high score. It's inevitable, no matter how fast or slow. I almost point out that Percy doesn't actually have time for a slow path, but no, not bringing down the mood. Yeah, don't do that. With the neglected funnel cake cooling off, the three of us focus on putting away our sugar reward after that. We each walking different paths, but I can't say any of us are willing to settle for anything less than our dreams in the long run. Bye, everybody. So whom to hang out with? Can I save? Can I save? Because it is like getting later. You know what? Screw it. Risk reward, or do exactly the opposite I just said. Gavin and Ashley, we should hang out with them. We'll hang out with them. I haven't hung out with them. I haven't done a lot of Gavin stuff. Let's do it. Primary appeal of this place is, for me, is always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. That meant boardwalk crawl, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks. Although, as I approach one of these open-air arcades, well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Interesting. I'd hazard these arcades are 100% redemption games. I suppose it's for the best. Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembled a traditional arcade game and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. I suppose it was inevitable, not for a strong showing for joysticks through the 80s and 90s. It would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know? I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, hey, there's a pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin?
Ooh.
Ooh, and skee ball, I love. Alley rollers.
What?
Huh? Technically, skee ball, depending on the spelling and hyphenation, is a registered trademark. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh, way to suck the fun out of it. And apologies for my innate killjoy nature. Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun. Is that even possible? Will your ultra cool guy exterior allow your inner softie to be exposed? If you let me finish, how about a alley roller contest? Each of us gets 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream. We're gonna eat so much food today. Now we're talking. Hey, Acryli, wanna join in? Make this a 3-way dance? Maybe all the joysticks are gone. I'm certainly a long-term skee ball trademark fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with these two. Still, I'm a skee ball wizard. I got this. May the odds be ever in your favor. Ice cream. I'm in. We're gonna start. Gonna get it now. Taking a shot at skee ball queen. You best not miss. That's the spirit. I can smell the victory ice cream already. It smells like victory. Our coins rattle in the slot, hinking along the metal chute. 5 tokens. Highest cumulative score wins. I suppose if it's 3 players, 2 losers split the cost of the ice cream. Ah. Yeah, he does have a point. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing where brand names just get so popular that everything is just called that. I do recall a time and place where all video game consoles were called Nintendos. I remember playing tons of Alley Roller back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalk of Flotsam Beach. I don't actually know the origins of skee ball or alley roller, if that's really a thing. I'm guessing it is if the game's doing it, but you never know. Like riding a bike, those are physical skills you never really forget. My grip on the gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural, even now. I don't know if I've ever played skee ball, honestly. We draw up our tokens and line up for our first throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. Eventually, I'm right where I need to be in the scores, which unfortunately can't be said of my coworkers. Oh, come on. I totally should have landed that one. Hondo.
Rather disappointing.
These machines are a bit beat up from exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced. Oh, they're rigged. Like those Carney games Teo and Percy were playing earlier. But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots no problem. I could whisper some advice to one of them. Maybe give them an edge? It's cheating, sure. But we're all getting ice cream in the end. Who cares? I don't know. We'll go with Ashley. We haven't done anything with Gavin, honestly. Gavin's for a different playthrough. I lean in next to Ashley and whisper her a hot tip. Aim for the 40-pointer with every throw. That way you'll always net a constant amount of mid-tier points. Oh. Instead of wildly aiming for the hot spot, honeypot of 100 points actually lines up for a shot right down the middle. Scores A sweet throw. Soon enough, the game is over, with Ashley just barely pushing past my score and Gavin far behind. Oh well, I give it my best. If it makes you feel better, you couldn't have won without Acrylic's solid advice. No, you were still the one making the throws. That's skill, even if she offered suggestions. Still, if you like to keep things fair, we'll split the ice cream cost 3 ways. Everyone's a winner.
Indeed.
More importantly, we had fun. Aww. We're such a good work environment. Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather, have fun playing with each other. Each side, or in a shopping plaza, with or without joysticks. That's our goal. Let's take back a lesson today that we should always endeavor to provide fun, first and foremost. Whatever shape it takes, that's our mission. Still, found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh? What an enjoyable one. Bye, Gavin. Grab ice cream cones from the vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing and having a blast. Probably the happiest I've seen Gavin at work. He's all business, but here he can crack a smile, even if as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer everywhere she goes. She's a good influence on him, clearly. Time's ticking. I've got other stops to make. Feels good to be out and about with everyone, away from the funplex, away from work, just friends having a great time. A place designed for great times. For newfound success, I hope we can do this more often. Yay, did we do it? Did I finish the level? Oh, no, it's night. Rest of the afternoon passes with a blur. I think we're gonna stop it here. I think we've done a bit. So we're gonna save. Because it's going on 12:30. We're gonna save twice. And we're just gonna go to the main menu. Yes. We saved, it's okay. And yeah, that was fun. Yeah, well, we'll continue this next week. Continue making progress. We'll see how romance goes. Everyone else seems to be paired up, so I don't know how that's gonna happen. But yeah, we'll find out. In the meantime, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the chatters. Thank you, chatters. Thank the lurkers. You love the lurkers. Lurkers are love. Thank you to our raiders. Thank you. And, of course, the VOD watchers from the future. I hope the future is bright.